brake lever was an easy fix. They're cheap pattern adjustable ones for the Honda Hornet, because I had a Honda Hornet and could check it fits. They just need a bit of adjustment here just to reduce the thickness by, I think it was 1 millimeter. The gear change rubber, which I may have mentioned before, is a 3D print, and I've now done that in the 70A TPU solid, so it's a lot firmer. And I'm still debating what I'm going to do with the scratches on the silencer. They don't feel too bad, but they do look deep and dark. A bit of hassle getting the calves back on, but they've been apart, been cleaned, and are now back on. My back went, so I wasn't able to finish the job. And then I bought some Aspen fuel to put in it so that I don't have to worry about the ethanol over Christmas, over the winter. This is the Morini fuel pipe as I have it at the moment. I think these are 8mm spigots and the fuel taps are 6mm spigots. So what I have is a piece of PVC, oh, it's not going to focus, is it? Piece of PVC pipe shoved in to a piece of PVC pipe, and where I've been clamping with the Jubilee clips, you can see there's some clearance there. It's also got quite discoloured. I'm going to leave the clear bit with the link pipe because that's where the crap accumulates, and I can see whether I need to do it. And what I've bought are some brass spigots that are 8 one side, 6 the other, and some neoprene fuel pipe. And I'm going to replace these bits with a 6 to 8 pipe with the spigot so that the pipe fits on the fuel taps properly. A bit difficult to see and even more fiddly to fit, but I have got those back in place. And the fuel pipes going around there. Just a little bit concerned that the left-hand one may have too much of a kink, but as far as both fuel taps supply both carbs, it should be okay. The next check is to see the ignition. And when Mark Bridger was giving me ideas about fitting these scooter transducers, he recommended retarding the ignition by about 5mm, and I'm not quite sure I've got it there. So I'm going to get my dividers out and scribe a line on that's 5mm. It's not really focusing, but you can just make out that silver dot. So I'm at about 3.5, so I'm just going to tweak it slightly. See if that makes it easier to start. Certainly seem to be running well enough. Right, fuel pipes on there, and as far as I could see, sorry, no light, there were no leaks. Ignition timing reset, I'm about 4mm retarded where the pickup is, and it started first kick, which is a lot better than it has been, so I think I've had it too advanced. My wife said I could ride in November, so we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Today's the 31st of October, tomorrow's the 1st of November. Oh, that felt very good going out today on the motorbike. Little bit stuttery above 6,000 RPM. I also need to do the valve timing, and before winter comes I want to do an oil change. The other problem is the tank is loose. Right up there, can you see the little rubber bung? That's on one side, there should be one on the other side. Oh yeah, just about make it out. There, not quite focusing, but it's just resting on the plastic boss I turned up rather than the rubber bung. So I've got to replace that. This rear indicator isn't working, and that could either be, there's some messy wiring under there, or they're only cheap pattern ones, but the vibration seems to get to the bulbs very quickly. So I've already changed a couple of bulbs on the other side. Right, so I had some spares printed out when I was experimenting with the amount of percentage infill. And this is the 82A, so it's still quite hard. I think this is a solid one, but that's going to go in. Right, in there. So I think I've just managed to get it up there. One bulb looking very cloudy, the other bulb looking brand new. Cheap things, cheap for a reason.